Okay, the first step is to break down the Angel Reaper so that I can rebuild it. I've completely dismantled it so that I can put it back together with the PVC frame. Then I go through and I have built a pedestal. It's made out of 2x4s and 3/4 inch plywood. My dimension is 18 inches by 18 inches. Now, if you haven't seen these before, the attachments here are from Spider Hill Prop Works. These are fantastic. This is a way that you can connect PVC to an end point. And I bolt these down. Alright, so I'm going to have to stand way back to get this guy in the picture. He's, from the floor to the top of his head, he's 6'5". And you can see where I've built the base. Let's come in and take a closer look at how I've done this. And you can see that I've written the dimensions. Same thing here in the middle. And what that does is add a great deal of strength. In the wind, he is not going to topple over. You can see some of the dimensions. And how I've put them together. These hands came with the store-bought prop. And they came with these wires, and that's how I've attached them. You can see his legs, 23.5 inches. Okay, so I've built these little attachments here for the wings. Zoom in up close. And I have, with epoxy cement, glued a 1/2 inch PVC pipe into the wings. And we're pretty close to starting with Monster Mud. Okay, this is my first attempt at Monster Mud. So I've got the joint compound. I got a big 5-gallon size there. I have just some cheap latex paint, and this is what I've used to measure it out. I've measured out 5 parts of joint compound and 1 part of latex paint. Now for the fun, it's time to mix it up. Okay, so I've added the Monster Mud to the wings, and we'll let them dry overnight. Now you'll notice the Monster Mud that I used was a little bit light in color. Usually you want to darken up your Monster Mud and make it kind of a grayish, but I'm just going to paint this later anyway, so I'm going to leave it this lighter color. Now the other thing is that I've glued the breastplate in place, and we'll let that sit overnight. Alright, so here's the finished product. It's all painted up. Put a little black spray paint on the top to give it a weathered look. Down to the pedestal. And look from the side. Alright, on to the next thing.